obviously this is the dangerous end, right? This is the muzzle, this is the end. That's where the bullet is coming down through the barrel, heading that way. You've got every gun's a little bit different, or rifle I guess is a little bit different, but all pretty much the same. They're all gonna have a safety, which on this one is right here. So right now it's on safe, and when you get ready to shoot, you just slide it forward.
Show them the red.
To be able to shoot. Yeah,
Show them the red.
It's got the red. That means fire, right? I mean, it's gonna be good to go. Even though that's a safety, you still don't trust that. You never have this is called the trigger guard. You never have your finger inside the trigger guard unless you're ready to shoot, right? Unless you've got your target, downrange and you're ready to shoot. So obviously this is the trigger. We'll talk about that when we get ready to shoot, but especially when you're shooting a rifle and you're settling in on stuff, you want it to, you don't really want to jerk the trigger, right? So when you squeeze, you're just wanting it to lightly just keep applying that pressure, holding it on target until it goes off, right? Almost in a way kind of startle you, right? I mean, it's going to go off, but when you jerk and stuff like that, close range, it may not make a big difference, but if you're shooting at a deer at 100 yards, it can make a big difference, and you can miss or make a bad shot.
Like I said, you just gotta line it up and squeeze the trigger.
Miss.
You missed.
Shoot again.
Did she really miss?
Yeah.
Shoot again.
Yeah, go ahead. See if it's on. It might not be on.
Which one are you aiming at?
That white one on the top one.
The top hole? The
I
big?
had to go get my binoculars.
I'm looking on the camera.
Again.
Yeah, see if it's on.
You're hitting it. I'm just messing with it.
Oh, there. She's hitting it.
She's hitting it.
Are you sure?
With the safety
I'm
valve.
thinking that looks like it
Right side is in.
3 times in this. I'm like, I'm on it.
Right
you
side
were-
is in. I don't know. That's
No,
why we need
you
the
were-
spinner.
You were smoking.
We forgot the
Just
spinner.
messing.
I mean, I didn't forget. I couldn't find it. I thought
Okay,
somebody
well.
took it out of my shop.
Y'all have me thinking my eyes aren't good.
Well, Brian side then, so I ain't gonna say it's dead center at all.
You're gonna blame it.
Are you right-handed? Do you want these or not? It's up to you. It's not that loud. I personally feel like I do better with
Or
it.
see if you can find that target in the scope. Can you see it? Or see now you're looking. Want to look through your right eye. Can you?
I
There you
close
go.
my left eye.
You can shoot with both eyes open, but it's better to probably close your left eye. Can you find it? See the box? Yeah. Is this too high? Okay, that's too high. This might be too low. Here. Is that too low?
There used to be a spinner laying over there.
That's good?
I can, Caleb, I can see with the.
Put the cross. The center of that cross.
You want to watch this?
I'm gonna zoom in
You can
so
see.
we watch it.
There's
You on it?
earplugs.
I can see with
Okay. Alright, knock the safety. I'll push it forward.
Put them up there, just the eyes.
See the safety? There you go. Now, keep it on the target and squeeze it real slow.
Which one was shooting at?
One thing to remember, this is just like shooting a basketball or anything else. You did it right. Don't ever look up and you want to see the bullet hit the animal or the target in the scope. You'll never see it, but continue to look through the scope. It's called following through. Okay? Go ahead and shoot. Which one are you shooting at? The top?
She got it.
All right. Did she hit it? Anybody?
I think she did because
I couldn't tell.
You want to shoot a few more?
She wanted
Show them your boots you're wearing.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of zoom in on this one.
I got love. Put your boots out.
You're missing that.
ruin the story. It's a really good story, but I would encourage you to go read 1 Kings like 19 and 20 and see what happens when Elijah does return. I want y'all to know that you're significant to the fulfillment of God's plan, but only if you allow it and obey the voice of God and allow you to draw him out of where you are for his purposes. Because I've been guilty of this at times, of hearing God call me to something like I didn't want to do this today, And I could have said no. I still wanted to say no. Even this morning I was like, still don't want him to do this. But the whole way here I just prayed, like, Lord, use me. Even though I'm hurting, like, I can still be used by him. So what I want you to do very briefly, we're not going to take 30 minutes doing this or anything, but you have your journals. I just want everybody to kind of pray for 2 to 5 minutes. Ask God what it is that he wants you to hear, and then just spend time in prayer. And I know we all don't have pieces of papers, but we have phones. Our pastor, when I was in college ministry, he would have us be silent for 120 seconds and then immediately write down what you feel the Lord is saying. And I would look back at that so often, because often the first thing that we hear the Lord say is what he wants us to be obedient on, but then Satan will come throughout the week and say, no, did you really hear that? Like, you were just emotional, or that was just a song that made you feel that way or whatever. But I believe that it's not. Like, and the Lord will speak, and like Elijah heard it in a still small voice, he knew it was God. And oftentimes you'll know it's when the Lord's speaking to you. And just like Elijah, you can start second guessing if you feel like it's going to be in these huge, powerful ways. It's not always like that. And I do have a really quick story, and then I'll give us our 2 minutes. And you can, like I said, I know we don't have pens, but y'all have phones. Everybody has a phone. Just go to your notes app and type. I promise you, it's helped me so much to go back to remember to what the Lord's spoken to me at different times. But I do have a quick story about still small voices with everything that's gone on. So I was telling y'all's mom this, and I wish Facebook would pull up because I have the pictures of it saved on my phone or on Facebook. But when my dad was passing away of cancer, he had gone to the hospital to drain his stomach. He had a tumor. He died of pancreatic cancer, but he had always said he wanted to die at home, and so we were trying to respect that. And we begged him to go to the hospital just for a little bit to get this tube put in, and then that he'd be much more comfortable. And anyways, he got to the hospital, and we didn't think he was going to make it home. He did make it home to die, but there was one night where the doctors were like, we think this is it. We need to go ahead and give him some medication to make him comfortable. And so they told us once they started this IV drip that he would probably slip into a medical coma, and we wouldn't get a chance to talk to him again. And so they allowed all of our family to go in there. Both of my parents were strong believers, and it's one of those moments that it's God. And he was laying in his bed. We were all surrounding him. We thought it was it was really the last real conversation we had with him, where he was like cognitive. And he looks up like over the window, and he said, "You've got to be kidding me." And of course we all turn around and look, and there's a double rainbow over Princeton Hospital. And he said, "I know that is the Lord, like, telling me to have hope that my family will be okay, and promising that he will take care of y'all." I cannot tell y'all how many times I've seen a rainbow. Like, you would think I was crazy, but I knew it was God. Our whole family felt that it was the Lord. And my dad's favorite place was the beach. And I kid you not, the first time I went back to the beach, when we got out, me and Caleb went on our anniversary trip the summer after my dad passed away. And I was an emotional wreck getting out of the car. Obviously, I still wanted to be there for my anniversary trip, but I was like just so upset. And I go out onto the balcony, and over the water there's a rainbow. And I wish I had the pictures, because it's just incredible. So fast forward, different rainbow stories. Fast forward to my mom, January 7th. We thought she was going to die January 7th. She ended up making it through the night. And so at about 2 a.m., we pulled an all-nighter, me and my siblings. We were, not going to miss it. And the doctors come in, and they're like, we think she's stable enough to make it home. So me and my husband decided to come back to Tuscaloosa for a little bit just to get 3 hours of sleep, and then go back to Grandview's Hospital. And anyways, about 2 a.m., like I said, me and Caleb decided to come back to Tuscaloosa just to sleep for a little bit. I was so mad, and I do feel like God can handle that. I was so mad, like all the questions of like, God, why? I prayed for 2 parents now to live, and you chose to take them. Like, why? And me and Caleb, I felt like I was in a movie, me and Caleb, do you have access to my Facebook? Are you friends with me?
No, I just
Oh, you do.
got you on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I was.
I mean, I do have access to your Facebook.
I felt like I was on a movie. I was passing all these people. I was sobbing, and I felt like nobody understood. And I kid you not, and I have the time and date to prove that I'm not just making this up. Couldn't make it up. Like I said, I was so mad, sobbing, passing people in the hallway at the hospital, and at 2:16 a.m. on January 7th, I look over. I get chills talking about it. We were almost to the parking lot. We were in the main hospital lobby. I look over, and in the ceiling, there's this rainbow balloon. First of all, I've never in my life seen a rainbow balloon. There's plenty of happy birthday balloons, smiley face balloons, whatever, but a rainbow, like, no. And I stood there, and I out loud started laughing, and I said, "You've got to be kidding me," just like my dad. And Caleb turns around. He was like from me to maybe you away, and he turns around and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Look." And we both just stood there like, literally, are you kidding me? And so I was just like, okay, God, like, you're going to take care of me. Like, you've got me. And, I've still struggled up and down of all the whys and the questions, but, like, my heart knows that, like, he is, like, he's got me. And that wasn't in this big moment of anything grand or anything like that, but that's, like, my still small voice. He didn't have to do that. But that was his kindness of telling me, and I feel like, just like Elijah, I do feel like it says it was a gentle whisper, and to me that was God's gentle whisper. We might not hear him audibly anymore, but like, those are the little moments that I'm talking about.
There's something as simple as a balloon.
Yes, as a balloon.
That's awesome.
And so, just look for God's presence. He's here. I pray that our eyes are open to it, and that we feel him and see him today, even out in his creation. He shows himself all the time. We just have to be willing and have the open eyes to see him. So yeah,
I'm
that's
glad
all I
that
have.
you agreed to do the devotion today. I think that was awesome.
That's it.
Thank you.
I feel like usually I'm not as, that
You did it.
Very sweet.
I did it.
Well done.
You did it. You did it. And I enjoyed it. Did y'all enjoy that? Lots to think about there.
We've got Letitia and Miss Kathy going to the redneck blind.
Good luck.
Good luck.
We're ready.
Kill a big buck. Latia's gonna be with me and Noel.
Or a pig. They told us to kill a pig.
Where's the troublemakers?
we are live at Benevola. Coming to you live at Benevola.
We gotta get you a good one. You excited?
Yeah,
There's a turkey track. It's a good turkey track.
She hit him. She hit him, I think.
Alright, so with the sign that we found, and we looked at the video, we weren't sure where the shot placement was. We decided to back out, call the dog in the next morning. Caleb went down with T.R. Pate, and you can see a good recovery here. When in doubt, we backed out, so it was a good call. Ended up being a good shot by the young lady hunting, but we'll pick up here where we find the deer. And we got to go meet the young lady, Caleb did, and get some pictures, and we'll get it European mounted for her, and it all worked out. So check it out.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he hit it in the front.
if you got a video of it, I might have to go back and get another piece of firepower.
Right.
No, not another piece of firepower. Another.
I'm pretty sure where that dot is, or where that dark is. You can see he's going to fast forward it. Of course, his reaction's not good. Man, he must have moved that.
I've never seen bone back there.
What? See, I'm thinking the bone is from the opposite leg, like the way he's kind of standing.
Is she on the trail there too?
Yes, that's the way he went.
Okay.
I think it was this one. What's the better one?
Damn, what do I do with that piece of bone?
I threw it down.
It's right there. Alright, so here you can watch it better up there. It's got it go.
You see him wheel around.
No, I think
The deer's quartering some,
just a touch.
so she shot in. She got that back leg.
leg. Can't see that, but she's treed up. Found him right there in the creek. Didn't go far. Look at it. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Lacey. Got him. Yeah. Good job. That's what I was just thinking too. But I still don't want to drag, really.
Good job. Good job, mama.
Oh, yeah.
Been refrigerated.